Hello, my students. This is part 2, so foldable 2 of section 5.1, simplifying rational expressions. This is to state all values that must be excluded from the domain. So similar to what we did before, we're just actually doing it all through. So our first one we have is m squared minus 2m minus 60 divided by 6m minus 60. So same thing that we did before, we're going to factor out the numerator over the denominator. So both can be factored, but we'll do this one first. So we need our x factor for the top, since this is a quadratic. We need the two numbers that multiply to equal negative 80, but add to equal negative 2. That's our c, and that's our b. So I know that if I have 8 and 10, but 10 needs to be negative, because 8 times negative 10 is negative 80, but 8 plus negative 10 is negative 2. So this would factor out to x plus 8 times x minus 10. That's our numerator. Then I see here these have a common factor of 6. So I'm going to pull out a 6. And I know that 6m divided by 6 is m. And negative 60 divided by 6 is negative 10. So now we're going to pull out our common factors. We're going to divide them out. Common factors. Alright, so we can see our common factors here are supposed to be m, our m minus 10, and our m minus 10 here. So we can divide out our common factors, and we're left with our simplified form, which is m plus 8 over 6. So it's our m plus 8 over 6 is the only thing that's not been reduced. This is our simplified form. Okay, so now we continue with our statement. So we have to find state all the values that must be excluded from the domain. So the denominator of the original expression is 0 when, and it's 0 when this here is 0. So when 6m minus 60 is equal to 0. So we can use either or. I mean, I'll do both just so you see, but we can use either or. We can use this one that we factored out, and we can use the original here. So if we did this one here, we would plus 60 to both sides. We would have this reduces, and we're left with 6m is equal to 60. Divide by 6, divide by 6. M is equal to 10. Or if we were to do the other way, we can use this form here, and we have 6 times n minus 10 equals 0. And the same thing, now we divide by 6 first. This is 1, which leaves us with m minus 10, and then anything divided by, 0 divided by any number is always going to be 0. Plus 10, and m is equal to 10. So we got the same thing on both. Oops, sorry. Same thing on both. So our excluded value, so the excluded value value is x is equal to 10. So we got to write our therefore. So our conclusion. The simplified form is, and our simplified form was here, m plus 8 over 6, where m cannot equal 10, because that was our excluded value. So this is our conclusion here.